Shalom. I would like to begin this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Warash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who've taught us all this truth. In the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, I'm Shaquat, and I'm back here with another lesson, Lord willing, and edifying to the hopeful elect. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, to sincere, Akim, Wa Akwathium, and sincere Shalom to you brothers that are out here pushing this truth on the highways and the byways and through the YouTube lessons, man. Shalom to you all. Lord willing, this lesson be edifying and exhorting to the elect. All right. So what we're gonna do is play a video from Instagram. So fair use. Public information that I will be using in this video will be used for the purpose of teaching, education, as well as criticism. This video will not be monetized. This is a non-profit video. Okay, so like I said, I ain't gonna make this too long. Got some precepts I would like to touch upon through the spirit. But let's just go to the video. I'm outside doing a little walk, so some walk and talk, so just, any external noises or extraneous noises, just bear with me, Baba Kasha. It's like I might as well get it in right now. So I'm walking, use my time while walking to work out my spirit, So here we go. I've been meaning to do this lesson for a minute. I've been sitting on a couple lessons. I had a lot of lessons I've just been sitting on, even for some for months. So I'm just trying to, get these in, all right, before it never get done. So here we go.
Actually,
This is on speaker. Great. Let's start it over.
what consonants are we eating right now? Actually, I'm gay, and anything a man could do, I could.
And that's that perverse spirit here in Babylon the Great. And then first, I'm gay. Why do we need to know that? It's like every time there's a mo, whether a man or woman, they just need to let it be known that they're fucking gay. I don't get it. Who gives a shit? All right? And yes, women being allegedly gay, all right, lesbian, that's in the Bible. Read the book of Romans, the first chapter. That's in the Bible. All right? Like this had nothing to do with nothing. All right? And then she gets to saying, anything men can do, I can do better. According to what? Because y'all speak all day up and down concerning this society, saying it's a patriarch, Oh, this is a patriarch. Women still don't get paid as much as men, which is cap. Now you have certain positions where men are just better at, so they get a higher pay. All right? Men do better at the position typically. But most times women are getting better opportunities. A lot of households in America, the woman is the alleged breadwinner, because really the breadwinner doesn't go back to how much money you bring in. The breadwinner goes back to who's the chief of the house. Income didn't matter. It's who's the chief, who's the head, which is the man. So even if the woman makes $50,000 more than the man per year, the man's still the breadwinner because he's the man, he's the chief. And all that money that woman's bringing in is coming to him anyway because he's the chief. It's his household. He's not a part of her house. She's a part of his house, right? Now also, women have a lot more opportunities though. That's for sure. All right, from my experience, etc. whether they have the qualifications or not, women get a lot more opportunities than men today. Because this society panders to women. Now, a lot of women, they would disagree with what I'm saying, and I could say a whole lot more concerning the privileges women get that most men do not. A lot of women would disagree with what I say, but listen, man, as an old saying goes, all right, roughly paraphrasing, I just forgot it now. Roughly paraphrasing, when someone has privilege, all right, they don't realize that they have the privilege until it's stripping away from them. Now, roughly paraphrasing, if a brother know how to say that quote correctly, put it in the comments, because I literally just forgot it. I was about to say it. I hate this place. We need new bodies. These bodies are completely poisoned. Our brains are not working properly. But, so yeah, let's just play this again.
Eating right now. Actually, I'm gay, and anything a man could do, I can do myself.
I think women are capable to do anything.
Which is not true. Anything a man can do, you cannot do yourself. All right, you cannot. No matter, I don't care what you're saying. Just like anything a woman can do, I can't do. I can't do everything a woman can do. First off, let's just go to the most basic thing for a woman. I can't give birth to a child. I'm not a woman. It's that simple. It's certain things I can't do that women can do, like nurturing. I can nurture. I can definitely nurture, because you all get those qualities from men. Every quality you have comes from the man first, because you come from man. Read Genesis 2. But when it comes to nurturing, yeah, I can definitely nurture, but my nurturing won't be all soft, unless it's my woman, of course, but it won't be on, I can't, that's just not really what men are keen for. Now, that doesn't mean there aren't any men out there who can do that, but I'm just speaking for myself first and foremost. My woman would be able to nurture our child, with the soft, lovey side better than I would. I'm here to bring the fucking hammer down, and that's just the truth. So we can admit that it's certain things that women can do better than us, but women can't admit that when it goes the opposite way. It's just hilarious. And women been talking about we want to be equal. You don't want equality to men. You want to dominate men. That's the fucking problem. You want to dominate men. Y'all don't care about being equal. You want to dominate the man. All right? Because you have equality. You really surpass the equality. You just want to be able to dominate a man. Like if women got superpowers and men didn't, they would just terrorize the men. That's what the women would do, just terrorize the men. When it's vice versa, most of the time, that wouldn't happen. If you have one that has a moral code that are given these powers, they won't just terrorize the men. Terrorize the women, Salakia. So anyway.
Thing without a man.
Do y'all think women need men?
No, absolutely not.
Which is fucking cap. Them two bitches in 2 Kings 6, I bet they wish they had a man around. I bet they wish their husband was around. Them two women. When they're in 2 Kings 6, when you read that, it was two women when the Assyrians came in, two Northern Kingdom women, when the Assyrians came in and besieged the Northern Kingdom, all right, mainly in Samaria. All right, they had to make an agreement. And clearly there were no men around. The men must have died in war, in the siege. All right, they made an agreement to this today, like for example, today we're gonna eat your baby boy. Then tomorrow we're gonna eat mine. That's the agreement they made. I bet they wish they had men around then. And that's just a fact. All right, so hold on. Anyways, I was saying, I bet they wish they had men around then. All right. Then they even got to the point where the second day came, and the shorty was like, "What about your son? Where your son at?" She hid her son, like, not my baby. No, she took her son and hid it. But they already ate the other woman's baby. Baby boy, just read 2 Kings 6, you will get what I'm talking about. Then they went up to the king, and they asked the king, like, the woman whose son already got ate, told the king about the matter, one of the kings of Israel at the time, and he was like, well, shit, bitch, what you want me to do about that? He said, if the Lord ain't helping you, what the hell can I do to help you? That's basically what he said. You know, what can I do to help you if the Lord ain't even going to help you? He ain't reached out a helping hand. How can I do anything for you? You know? So, no, y'all definitely need men. You definitely will. You know, that's why you have the book of Isaiah 4:1. What does the book of Isaiah 4:1 say? It says, for in that day shall 7 women take hold of one man. 7 meaning the completion, so just multiple women. It could be 7, it could be a little less, it could be a hell of a lot more. 7 women shall take hold of one man, a man of the Lord, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproof. We know that by heart. That's one of the precepts we know by heart, just like we know Revelation 13 and 16 by heart. Certain precepts brothers just know by heart because there's major prophecies that are about to come up. All right? So you're going to need a man. So much so that you're going to put your pride to the side and quote unquote share a man. And I say quote unquote because that's just how it's supposed to be. You know, that's just how it's supposed to be. It's frowned upon in this westernized society, but that's how it's supposed to be. Multiple women to one man, not multiple men to one woman. That shit is off. That shit is fugazi. All right, polyandry is fugazi. Polygyny is righteous. All right. So anyway, you have the book of Isaiah 13 and 12, where it says, I will make a man, talking about a man of the Lord, more precious than fine gold, even than the golden wedge of Ophir. So, no, men are definitely needed. You definitely need a man. You're going to need one in that day. All right, you also have the book of Isaiah 33 and 6. All right, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So you see it's talking about men. So the men are going to have that fear of the Lord. The men are going to have that wisdom and knowledge. You women are going to be covered by the man having that wisdom and knowledge from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. That's the order. So you definitely need men. All right. Isaiah 32 and 2. All right. I will make a man a hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest. And he shall be as like a river of water in a dry place or a rock in a weary land. Meaning it's going to be hard to find. It's going to be rare. It's going to be extremely rare. Salaki in advance, I'm about to walk by a landscaper. He's weed eating. So Salaki in advance. But yeah, so
No.
well, forgive me. But yeah, so you definitely going to need a man. You know, there's no doubt about it. All right, no doubt about it at all. Also, what was I gonna say? Tip of the tongue phenomenon. Fuck. I'll just wait till I get by here. Oh, Salakia, that's what it was. The scriptures say in 1 Timothy 2, a woman shall be saved in childbearing. So you're definitely going to need a man. 1 Timothy 2 and 15, where it states that. You're going to definitely need a man. How can you be saved in childbearing if the only way you could bear is having a man's seed? So you're going to need a man to be saved. All right? I bet Eve wished Adam was around before the serpent beguiled her ass. Y'all need a man. Y'all are very vulnerable without men. The scriptures say the head of the man is Yahweh Shai, the head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh, and the head of the woman is the man. So Yahweh Shai needs Yahweh, we need Yahweh Shai, and y'all need us. That's just the way it is, man. That's order. Talking about you don't need a man. You a goddamn lie. You a good goddamn lie. So yeah, this is what society looks like when women rule it. You're right. Jeremiah 31 and 22. I'm quoting a lot of scriptures. Jeremiah 30, that was one I was going to get though. Jeremiah 31 and 22, the Lord said he will make a new thing on the earth where a woman shall compass a man. Compass means to go around. So they went around the order of man. So now they're still on top, right? Isaiah 3 and 12. It says women rule over them. All right? He made children our oppressors, which is talking about the Edomites, and women rule over them. And look at what happened with women ruling over everything. Everything goes to shit. Look at what's come from that. Nothing but straight calamity because y'all root out order. The scriptures say in Sirach 3 and 9 that a mother, talking about a woman in general too, rooteth out foundation. So y'all root out order.
can do myself.
I think women are capable to do anything without a man.
Do y'all think women need men?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. Capable to do anything without a man, so that's why I don't think that no women need a man.
You're fucking lying. The clothes you wearing, them whorish clothes you wearing, piece of fabrics were probably made by man. Your phone was made by man. The ground you walk on, that concrete you standing on, was poured out, even though concrete's terrible. But it was all done by men. There is no female. I ain't gonna say there is zero female concrete workers, or things like that. But or masons, whatever you want to. Well, mason is really a bricklayer. But concrete workers, I forgot the exact what they call that trade. It's a specific name for that trade. But it's rare you will find a woman doing it because it's not an easy job. It's damn sure not an easy job. Even when you're doing light concrete work, where you're mixing in the wheelbarrow just to try to set fence posts, that shit is not easy. I've done that shit a few times over the course of my short life. That shit ain't fucking easy, man. Just that little thing. So imagine laying all this concrete to make these sidewalks and roads and shit. All right? So you a goddamn lie. You definitely need men. The apps you own, the apps that you have accounts for. Men created these apps. So what do you mean you don't need men? For nothing.
Oh, one more thing. And actually, I'm gay, and anything a man can do, I can do myself. So. Hello. What's the past tense of go?
The past tense of go.
And none of these bird brain hoes know. None of them know. It's a simple question. That wasn't even a hard one. What is the past tense of go? Gone, dumbass. Gone. 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 That's the past tense of go. Gone. It's not fucking hard. You see, they worry about the wrong goddamn shit. Bird brain. And that's why that goes back to the title of the lesson. These birds are getting dumber by the day. Literally. Fucking idiots. These niggas too, they're not exempt. These niggas are retarded too. But that goes back to what the scriptures say. Jeremiah 4 and 22. For my people are Sodom's children. They have not known me. Alright? My people are Sodom. They're wise for the fleshly carnal things. But to do good, they don't have no knowledge of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. I mean, a bitch don't know what the past tense of go is. That's crazy. They also don't know what continent we on. Alright? They also don't even know the continent that we on. So it's like these bitches are retarded. But yet, this is the type of bitch that you're supposed to go work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week for. Make them pay nothing. Or they just stack their bread up, get in the utmost princess treatment. treat them like they're gods. Like, this some bullshit. This some bullshit, man. For real. Bear with me a moment. All right, so let's play some more. Oh, I'm sorry.
Past tense of go, right?
Yeah. Past tense of go.
Past tense of go. Shit. I don't know.
I really feel like it's
Siri.
No,
Wait. We gonna get it. We gonna ask Siri.
Look at that, and they don't need men. I'm walking past Forest Park here in St. Louis, and I see a missing persons poster. It says, "Please help us find Genesis Tafari." You know, they show her last whereabouts. I wonder if it say how long. Last seen was May 22nd, 2026. She's through. She's through, man. She's in the realm. She's in the trafficking ring already. She's cooked. This is May 22nd. You know, that was like fucking three weeks ago. It's already made it. It's already June. Today is June the 16th. She's cooked. But y'all don't need men. All right, y'all don't need men. Fuck out of here, man. The fuck out of here. That's the spirit. Call Yahweh Shemi Yahweh Shai. That's the spirit. These hoes say they don't need no men.
It's like it seems so easy to know.
It is easy, I promise you.
Next question.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
What continents are...
It's a lot, kid, man. I don't know what the fuck going on out here. The surface. Hold on.
right now? Oh my God.
They don't even know what continent we on. How don't you know the continent that you're living on? Now, it's okay if you can't name all 50 states. That's understandable. I used to be able to, because we used to study geology in school, but I probably can't name all 50 states. I could give you the majority, though. I could damn sure name the majority. But it'll probably be a couple states I'm forgetting the name. You know, but, and obviously it would be understandable you can't name every damn city. It's like a fucking billion cities in America. But to sit here and not be able to name the continent you own, it's crazy work. It's North America. These bitches are stupid, man. They're stupid. North America. I believe it's only 5 or 6 continents. Let me count them. North America, South America, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. So 6. There's 6 continents. No. Europe is not a continent, nigga. That's in Asia. So it's 6 total continents.
Hold on, I know all 7. I know.
Only 6, not 7.
What continents are we in right now? Actually, I'm gay and anything a man.
So let's get some precepts from son. So let's go to Sirach. Trying to go to some shade right now. Bear with me. Maybe it's the 13th chapter. Yeah. Salakia, yeah, 13th chapter. Sirach 13 and 15. Every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. What fellowship hath the wolf with the lamb, so the sinner with the godly? What agreement is there between the hyena and the dog, and what peace between the rich and the poor? As the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor, and the proud hate humility, so doth the rich abhor the poor. All right? And the proud hate humility. These bitches are prideful and they hate being humble. We're better than men. Anything a man can do, we can do better. We don't need a man. You're proud. And that's why in 2 Esdras 8 and 50, the Lord said, great calamity, roughly paraphrasing, is coming upon, or great misery is coming upon those in the latter times who dwelled in great pride, roughly paraphrasing. So that's what's coming to you people, to you women especially. When you read Ezekiel 9 and 6, it said women twice. It didn't name anybody else twice, but it named women twice. It named women twice. All right. And if you want to be specific, I think it named it more than twice too. Go read it. Hold on. Fuck. Shit moving slow as hell. Fuck iPhone. Fuck Esau. Ezekiel 9 and 6. Slay utterly old and young. See? You could be considered in the old and young. So there you go. That women are lumped into that. Then it says and maids, women. Again, so for the third time really. And little children. And there could be little girls. You're still a female. There you go. And women. So you got listed in all of these basically. Women is about to eat it. They about to eat it. Because the Lord basically listed women in the old and young and little children. But he took it a step further just to name y'all twice outside of that anyway. Y'all about to eat it, man. Y'all about to eat shit. For real. Trodden down like the mire in the street type shit. You know? But I read that in Sirach 13 just to show you birds of a feather. A feather do indeed flock together. All right? People cling to their like, just like beasts. They cling to their like, to their kind. And that's what these women are. All of them are just fucking birds clinging to each other. Birds clinging to the light. That's all this is, man. All right? That Proverbs 9. And 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. You put this in I'm going to get this in another one. Translation. A woman named Folly is brash. She is ignorant and doesn't know it. Well, I don't like that one. Let me see what the NIV say. Okay, these translations suck. Nonetheless, a foolish woman, she's clamorous, loud, meaning she's loudmouth, yapping, that's a woman. That's a foolish woman. All right, that's what a foolish woman is. And she's simple, meaning simple-minded, meaning stupid, a bird brain, a peon, and don't know nothing, and knoweth nothing. All right, that's what a foolish woman is. And all these women that you see here are foolish, and they all clinging to the light. Right? Not even a shocker at this point, which is why you've been compared to an ostrich multiple times in the Bible. Here's an account. All right, because the Lord is speaking about describing an ostrich, a female ostrich here, and you've been compared to it. So it says, we just read right here, the point. Because God, Job 39 and 17, because God hath deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. So you don't have no wisdom and you don't have no understanding. You're through. And these women damn sure fit this perfectly. They damn sure fit this perfectly. All right, just a bunch of bird brains getting slower by the day. And when your shit hits the fan, you're gonna be assed out, wishing you had a man. All right, wishing you had a man, any man, until they get near you and then you wish you didn't. That shit gonna be crazy, boy. Jacob's Trouble gonna be a movie. Shit, that shit gonna be a movie. You gonna pray for a man till the man come. You gonna be like, oh shit, I don't want a man no more. Nigga gonna be, yeah, shit gonna get bad. Shit gonna get bad. So this once again is why you need to keep your daughters in straightly. All right, let's grab that lesson. You know, I didn't want to make this lesson, too long. I do definitely hope this is edifying to somebody out there listening and learning, especially if you're a new believer. It's just through the spirit and trans. Right here, Sirach 26:10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. All right. So if your daughter's shameless, which all women are shameless, even if they are a solid woman, still shameless, keep her in straitly. Because if you don't keep a woman in straitly, daughter goes for women too. Because when you read Sirach 25, at the end of the chapter, it says, give not a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. Well, all women are wicked. All women are wicked. How do we know that? Ecclesiastes 7, starting at 25, all the way to the end of the chapter. How do we know that? Well, Sirach, the 42nd chapter, I believe verse 14, it literally states how even the most righteous woman is not better than the wickedest man. So even the most righteous Israelite woman she's not even better than damn Antiochus Epiphanes. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. Still wicked at the end of the day. So all women are wicked. Even the ones who are pretty solid, still wicked, man. And the Israelite women, y'all gonna just be wicked to the kingdom. Just do your best. Do your best to fight the demons, but your ass gonna be wicked to the kingdom when you're made perfect. But anyway, it says, let's read that again. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. The scriptures say also earlier in the early chapters of Sirach that a father should, keep a close watch on his daughter. Pretty much, keep a close watch on his daughter. Don't, take care for her body. Have care over her body. Because if you just let her do whatever she wants with her body, she's gonna destroy herself. She's gonna destroy herself. Give her over to all these different men and shit. When you read Sirach 42, like I was mentioning, it goes into how you should keep your daughter in hella straight, super straight, heavenly straight. She shouldn't even have, it literally says in the chapter, she shouldn't even have windows in her room that she could look out of, So that's how straightly you got to keep your daughters, man. She shouldn't even have no damn windows to look out of, man. All right? So there you go. And I'm going to say, and it goes deep into it, how the father worries about if the daughter going to be happy, how the father worries about if the daughter going to commit adultery on her husband, how the father worries about if the daughter going to get pregnant in his house while still in his house. Scriptures speak all about that. Speaks all about that, right? So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to just end the lesson off there, giving all praise, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Wakakwarash. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who have taught us all this truth in the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai. And until next time, Abba Bo, Kwame Yasharallah, Gadol Abadim, Lababo, Hagadol, Yahweh Mahar, Wa Havatham. And until next time, I would like to say unto you all, Shalom.